What is up, CEOs? It is your girl Shamel with another episode of Dear Shamel, where I answer questions from people who are interested in being auto dealers, and I give my best advice on my experience of selling cars for 7 years plus. So if you have any questions and you want to remain anonymous, then you can email me at hello@autodealerbschool.com. That's hello@autodealerbschool.com. If you're cool and don't care about being anonymous, then just put your question in the comment section. All right, first question. How do I get investors? So I actually did secure an investor once, and this is my take on how you get investors, okay? I know that we see things on TV about how you get investors, and they always have documents, and they have all these flip charts and all this stuff. And to be honest, what I believe it takes to get an investor is one, a relationship, and two, to already be moving. I remember I heard a comedian once who said something about, like, he kept asking people to invest in his live shows, but nobody got at him until he started going out on the road. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, hey, can I get in on that? So the moral of that story is people want to get on a moving train, okay? So if you really want investors for your company or for your auto business, you have this idea that you want to get all these thousands of dollars to buy all these cars and fill up a lot, then the best thing to do is to get started. And if you have any questions about getting started, then you can email me and I will let you know how to get started. And then also, your investor wants to have confidence in you. They want to know that this is not something you're going to be trying out. Like, this is not this is not an experiment with their money, right? They want to know you're educated, you're trained, and you have put in practice whatever it is you've learned. So, like I said, yes, get moving, right where you are. You have everything you need, especially if you're here watching this episode. So take advantage of everything you have to get going. All right, question number 2. I don't have any inventory to sell right now. How do I broker vehicles? Great question. So I didn't even think about that, but that's a great way to get started right where you are, right? For investors. Like, if your investors see you selling cars and you don't even have inventory, well, they'll be like, yeah, take my money, multiply it. Okay. So anyway, what was the question again? Oh, inventory. How do I auto broker vehicles? All right. So, how you broker vehicles is, one, you need to definitely have access to dealer only auctions. Okay. 2, you need to have guidelines in place, meaning you need to have a minimum amount that that your minimum purchasing amount. Okay. Like, I only buy cars that are $5,000 or over for auto brokering purposes or something like that. Okay. So you need to have some kind of guidelines. And 3, I think it's very important. You need to know how to pick a good, reliable car, because just because you may spend a lot of money on a car doesn't mean it's good and reliable. Like, that would be a nightmare to spend a lot of money on a really nice car and the head gasket is blown, or, there's something wrong with the transmission. Okay. So you need to know how to, inspect those vehicles and pre-qualify them. And I said 3, but I think number 4 is you need to have a contract in place, okay? I see a lot of people go to court over brokering vehicles because they took money for a vehicle that was never delivered, or it was delivered and it wasn't what was agreed, et cetera, et cetera. Kill all that noise with a contract, okay? And if you need any help with any of these things, in the auto broker training that I do, I have a contract that I use. I also have all the other things that you need, like teaching you how to inspect the vehicles, as well as how to set your guidelines for what you will purchase at the auction. Okay, so anyway, that's what I think you need to broker vehicles. And then lastly, you just need to attract customers. So a good way to do that is to start with friends and family. Start posting on your personal social media accounts. Start with your job. If you are, working in an office, like office jobs are wonderful for beginning auto dealers, because it's the same reason why they're wonderful for parents who have kids who fundraise. Okay, because you can just go to the office and ask everybody to support, or ask anybody if they need a car. Okay, so hey, you need a car, your daughter needs a car, your son needs a car, I can find you a car. Okay, so just attract your customer, and then you will be brokering some vehicles, and then stack your cash so that you can purchase inventory. Okay, because inventory is definitely where it's at. All right, last question. Is it legal to add people to my auction access? Yes, it is. That is exactly why, not why it exists, but you are running a business. Nobody expects you to run the business just by yourself. Like, most businesses have a team. Most businesses have people who help to make it happen. Okay, so yes, you can add anyone to your auction access who is furthering your business, who is part of your business team. Okay, and if you have some specific questions about different situations, just think about it like this. Anybody who is on your payroll, so to speak, is safe. Okay, anyone who's on your payroll, anyone you send a tax document to, like a 1099 or a W-2, is definitely safe to add to your auction access. Okay, and if you want to know more about that, you can email me at hello@autodealerbusinessschool.com to learn more about, like what's safe for you to do as a business owner, as an auto dealer. Okay, an owner of a dealership. All right, what does the state feel is okay? All right, and then I have a question for you, because yesterday I sent out emails to everyone who is within my organization, people who have contacted me via email, or who have downloaded like the 99K report, or who have joined a course, or who I coach. And the email said is that yesterday was 100 days till tax season. Okay, so we are officially counting down to tax season, and tax season is where it can all be just glorious and wonderful if you are positioned to take advantage of all the sales and all the people who are buying cars during tax season. Okay, basically it is like rain and profit. So my question for you is this: how much are you going to make this tax season? How much are you going to make? What's your goal? And and then whatever your goal is, how are you going to get there? Like, what are you going to do to get there to that goal? Because people make $20,000, $30,000, $60,000, $100,000 just in tax season alone. And you can be among those people who are making that kind of money during tax season. So if you want to get some help during tax season so that you reach your money goals, then you can visit the website and scroll down to the bottom, put your name in for some tax season support. Okay, and the website is www.autodealerbschool.com. That's www.autodealerbforbusinessschool.com. All right, that's all I have today. If you have any questions and you want to remain anonymous, then email me at hello@autodealerbschool.com. If you don't care about being anonymous, then just put your comments down below and I will get with you with an answer. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.